Canada has 3 labeling laws that the Competition Bureau enforces. Let's delve into some important details of the Consumer Packaging and Labeling Act. The Act applies to prepackaged, non-food consumer products. A prepackaged consumer product is any product that is packaged in a container or something similar and sold to or used by consumers without being repackaged. If a product is not prepackaged, the Act does not apply. The Consumer Packaging and Labeling Act is meant to achieve 3 goals: to provide consumers with access to basic and accurate label information so they can make informed decisions about the products they purchase, to standardize the form and manner of information required on labels, and to protect consumers from false or misleading representations. The Act achieves these goals, first, by prohibiting businesses from making false or misleading representations through product labels. Second, by giving authorities the power to inspect products and seize any that don't conform to the law. And third, by empowering authorities to take action against any business in a product supply chain that breaks the law. Under the Consumer Packaging and Labeling Act, 3 mandatory statements must be shown on product labels. Regulations linked to the Act specify how and where these statements must appear. The first mandatory statement is the product's identity. The second is the product's net quantity. And the third is the product's dealer name and principal place of business. A dealer is a retailer, manufacturer, processor, or producer of a product. It also refers to a person who is engaged in the business of importing, packing, or selling any product. Businesses can take 3 straightforward steps to comply with the law. The first step is to make sure the product's identity and net quantity are displayed on the product's front panel. Also, make sure this information is in English and French. The product identity is the generic name and not the brand name of the product. Any additional information, such as a warranty or instructions, does not have to appear in English and French. That said, dealers are encouraged to use both languages. Plus, keep in mind that Quebec has additional requirements for using French on products marketed and sold in the province. The second step is make sure the net quantity information is expressed in metric units or by numerical count. The use of an additional non-metric quantity is allowed if it is not false or misleading. Net quantity that uses numbers and symbols only is considered bilingual. If a word is used in the net quantity, it's necessary to show the equivalent word in French. The third step is make sure the dealer's name and principal place of business is an address suitable for postal delivery. A name and address are necessary because consumers may wish to get in touch with a business to ask a question or seek additional information on the product. The dealer name and address can be located anywhere on the outside surface of the package except the bottom. The name and address do not need to be bilingual, but again, dealers are encouraged to use both languages. And again, keep in mind that Quebec has additional requirements for using French on products marketed and sold in the province. The Consumer Packaging and Labeling Act outlines penalties that a product dealer can face if their packages and labels do not comply with the law. A product dealer who does not comply with the law could be fined up to $10,000 and face up to 1 year in prison. The Competition Bureau of Canada has the legal authority to carry out unannounced inspections, to examine goods, and to seize any product that violates the Act. Consumers who think a company or individual has broken the law can notify the Competition Bureau. Business representatives have this right too. Those were the most important facts about the Consumer Packaging and Labeling Act. Find more detailed information on the Competition Bureau Compliance Bootcamp website. Finally, if you are a business owner or operator and have questions that the bootcamp resources do not answer, Competition Bureau officials are standing by to help you make your mark.